Okay. My name is Jack Sim. I'm the founder of the World Toilet Organization as well as the BOP Hub. Both are social entrepreneurs platform. I think that there's no real code for entrepreneurs. You're born with some inclination. So if you are very athletic, you like to do sports. If you have parents who is doing business, very often the role modeling and the nurture helps you to want to do business as well. But because people are all different, let's say I have 4 children and my wife and me are the same genes for them, but they don't turn out the same. And so I don't know who will become an entrepreneur. I think that role modeling plays a very big role in my life. My mother plays a very important role in the nurturing of my entrepreneurial skill. At the age of 5, I observed her struggling to make a living for our family because my father earned so little, not enough to get by. And my mother could think of very simple business that cost only $1 to start, to learn a lesson from somebody else and then to teach the same lesson also for $1 each, but to 6 students, and to earn $5 net profit the night after, just by remembering everything last night. So at a very young age, I knew that doing business is easy. Going to school, academic studies seems to be very difficult. So at the end of school days, I started to become a salesman and very shortly started to do business. I think business does not need qualification. It needs confidence, optimism, and a lot of common sense. And most of all, it needs a personality that can get trust and build relationship. And you have to be very interested in other people. You have to be fair. You have to make sure other people win, and then they come back, and relationships are permanent.
Jack, what does it mean for you? What is your definition of an entrepreneur?
An entrepreneur dreams of something that has not happened yet, and then he believes that it's going to happen. So he's a dreamer. The manager is an implementer, he's a controller. Most of the time, the entrepreneur and the manager are opposite character. Once in a while, you have a very good entrepreneur that is also a very good manager, but very seldom. Often you have a very good entrepreneur who is a very lousy manager, and he tries to implement while he's good at dreaming, and the result is mediocre. Or you have a manager who is very good manager and a lousy entrepreneur, and he starts the business and it also fails. So the best thing in a business is to have the entrepreneur realize that he is not actually good for both roles, and he can know how to work with a manager and find somebody who understands what he's talking about. Because the entrepreneur sometimes dreams so much that the manager might say to him it's unrealistic. But the entrepreneur by nature has to be unrealistic. Otherwise, everything will be very slow.
Jack, when did you find out or figured out that you are an entrepreneur?
Actually, it's very naive. When I was a salesman, I could sell very well. So because I thought I could sell very well, I should start a business. I didn't know that business has many other costs. I thought if I can sell, then I will make the profit and everything will be alright. And very quickly I realized that I don't have all the other skills. I don't understand cash flow. I don't have a business plan. I just think if I keep selling, I will get a lot of orders and I will be able to execute it. I didn't understand that you need much more capital if you grow. Also, you end up employing more people. And I remember those days when the only time I know I run out of money is when my bank called me to say that your check has bounced. Or my supplier says, Jack, your check has bounced. And I will say, don't worry. That means I have to start chasing collection and stop selling. So after a while, I have European partners that taught me how to run a business properly with software, and they bought into our company 50% of the share, and then every 12th of the next month we know exactly how much profit and what's the performance at every business unit. Prior to that, I only know if I make money the next year, June or May, after the auditor tell me that I made money or losses. I felt that after 16 business, between 24 and 40, when I stopped running businesses and switched to social work, I realized that I did not do business because I want to make money. I realized that I do business because I want to create. So I'm not an entrepreneur, I'm an artist. And so I started creating social entrepreneurs organization, and it's very fun now.
Okay, thank you. Jack, I see that you are wearing a Superman shirt.
Yeah.
Can you find some similarities between yourself and Superman?
I think that when you're an optimist, you think that you're Superman. And of course, when you feel like that, you have more power. There's a placebo effect in confidence. And so you can go out to do more. Of course, I know I'm not Superman because the actor of Superman actually was not a Superman too.
Yeah.
We just have to believe that we are and live in the spirit of a Superman, because life is very short. You can either be an ordinary man or a Superman, but if you can choose, why not be a Superman?
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.